Hey everybody, this is Glidercat and it's time to play. We're back in Satisfactory, finally on update 5. Look at that belt, kind of wavy there. Anyway, let's get back into it. Yeah, we've got update 5. I loaded this up and I noticed that several of my mods are broken, including the inventory mod, and so I lost some inventory. But I managed to find some other inventory mods that have been updated, so we've got a fair amount of inventory left. Inventory space, I should say. I did lose some materials, quite a bit, I think, when I first loaded the game, but fortunately I had 2 hard drives in my inventory and it looks like those managed to stay in my inventory. While we're thinking about hard drives, let's get one of these things going. Get that thing scanning, and then we can talk about what we want to do this episode. Now, update 5 has a ton of new like aesthetic features for painting and building materials and all kinds of stuff like that. In fact, we could look at the awesome shop while we're here. There may be some stuff we want to get right out of the gate. There's some, I've had some viewers send me some screenshots of what they've been creating, and it's amazing. Some of the stuff that you can come up with the new building materials, stuff that looks super awesome. My design skills are not on par with where my viewers are, so we'll see what I can do here. We've got 29 coupons. We've got the signs. These look pretty cool. Display signs, portraits, square sign, 2 meter, 1 meter, 2 meter. This looks decent. Let's add that to the cart. What else we got? Lights for later. This looks like skinned storage boxes. Not super interested right now in that. But these different signs seem kind of cool. And coupons for the billboards. Let's see what else. We may come back and buy the rest of these. Let's see what else we've got. Walls, we've got some new textures. There's some cool looking stuff here. These steel frame windows look pretty sweet. I think I'm going to add that to the list. Boom. And then we've got that stuff we've already purchased. Okay, cool. Gates, I don't know, maybe later. Tilted walls. Inverted ramp walls. I'm not going to worry about that. What else? Anything cool? Oh, floor conveyor lift holes, or conveyor lift floor holes. That looks promising. Let me take that. What else? Hypertubes. I've got to get... I probably need to dedicate an episode just to trying these out. Wall power outlets. Mark IIs. Haven't needed that yet. Foundations. Nothing new here. I don't see anything new. Fix-it specials. Yeah, that's for later. Customizer. Oh, yeah, this is the cool textures. Concrete wall material and steel wall material. Oh, man. Those are tempting, too. How many coupons have we spent? 5, 8, 9. So we got 20 left. This stuff kind of looks cool. I'm going to buy it. I'm going to add to the list. Boom. And this one too. Whoops, did I already do that one? Okay, steel and concrete wall. 17 coupons. That's going to leave us with 12. I think that's it. Let me, let's see what else. Equipment. Yeah, we don't need equipment, don't need parts. It'd be cool if we did so much. We had so much running through the awesome sink that we just could run an entire factory off of parts bought through the awesome shop. But that's a lot of coupons. And I would like more signs. 2 and 10. Boy, that would use up all our coupons. Let's cash out here. Check out with what we've got. Boom. And let's run over to the awesome sink and collect coupons. I'm guessing there's hardly any for us, but we'll try. See what we get. The other thing that happened after starting episode or update 5 was a bunch of trees and stones respawned that I had already taken down. I spent a good, I don't know, a couple hours when I was too tired to record clearing out materials. But there's tons of trees and stuff I got to take out again. 2 coupons. Yeah, we're collecting these pretty darn slow now. You can see how slow we're accruing. But we may speed that up over time, especially once we get more power online. Let's head back up. You know what? I wish I could turn off the mist. I don't know how you guys feel about it, but I'm not a huge fan of mist in games like this. It just makes things harder to see for me. It's a cool effect, but it's old quick for me. Anyway. All right, that's it for the Fix-It Shop. We've got work to do. We're trying to get, I think it's engines or motors. We may even have what we need to do it. That is the big project. We wanted this. We've got everything we need. I did some exploring and I found crash sites, so we've managed to pick up some motors just from kind of browsing around. I'm going to go ahead and select this this milestone. It's going to get us the oil extractor, refinery. There's a bunch of stuff we can make in the refinery. I think we may even have a couple alternate recipes already that have to do with the refinery. I'm not positive. Valve used to limit pipeline flow rates. Ooh, okay. Plastic, rubber. Fuel, petroleum coke, used for crafting. Okay, that's a byproduct, I think, of refining the crude oil, I believe. Circuit boards and scanner update crude oil. All right, let's select this and do it. All right, I just got to click buttons. Bet I can't do like a send all or whatever, but it's not too bad. What am I missing? A little more copper sheet. And then our engines. We'll hit the big button. We'll go take a look at the rocket. Boom.
Milestone reached. Oil acquisition and refining unlocked. Oil-based products can now be made. The byproducts of oil refinement can be used after further processing, as seen in the refinery. Caution. This is a reminder to minimize the chance of expiration during out-of-base activities.
I have no idea what that last little message meant. All right. So that's cool. That's the first hub upgrade we've done in like ages. How much more time we've got on the hard drive here? 2.5 minutes, a little more than 2.5 minutes. Yeah, like I said, between episodes, I harvested a bunch of trees and shrubs. I cleared out this area a little bit again. And then I blew up some more rocks that we had kind of in the way of our tractor there, making his rounds. I think I'm safe to jump this distance. And then I also went in and filled the fuel supply for our truck stations here, and the other 3 truck stations we have are all now filled up. Does this show the fuel? Where is the fuel? Where is the fuel? Just one little cell for fuel. All right. Anyway, those are all filled up with solid biomass. We may switch over to something more efficient, but at least they're all topped off. And again, I blew up some rocks here just to clear a path, and took down a bunch of trees and shrubs, I think, as well. What we're going to do this episode, after that hard drive is done processing, we're going to get back to work over here. Way over there, actually. I think last episode we saw in the iron factory, I had a line doing reinforced plates that was not, we didn't have the output belted. I fixed that. So now we're getting more iron plate, reinforced iron plate production than we were before. Like double now. Still slow, still super slow. But we need to head over to the new factory and work on smart plating, and then rotors and then smart plating, I think. And then eventually we do want to automate the motors. Yeah, we want to automate these because we're going to need a bunch, I think, over time. Stators we're making over at the copper plant will export. Or no. Stators. We want rotors. The stators are where? Yeah, the stators are at the copper plant. I'm going to have to truck those over. Or we talked about maybe exporting rotors and exporting stators to some other factory and making motors somewhere in between. Maybe in front of this factory. We'll see. I mean, we could truck those stators over here, but boy, it's a long journey. I think I also changed the autosave here too to go every 15 minutes instead of every like 5. So hopefully we won't get as many interruptions by the autosave stutter. Okay, you can see all these trees have come back and shrubs. We're not going to clear all this stuff out on camera if I can help it. All right, hard drive's complete. Let's go take care of that. I think I can jump down this hill. We'll find out. Looks good. All right, keep your fingers crossed. I want compacted coal. Ugh, we don't have it. Copper rotor. Copper's scarce. I don't really want to... It's relatively scarce to me, it seems like. I don't want to use extra copper. Here's another one. I use more copper. Create iron ingots. That's the last thing I need. Iron wire here. This is compelling. This one I want. I don't need to look off camera and research it. This is the one I want. Iron wire. So we can get basically a copper product from iron ingots. We'll take it. We actually have something we could use that on right soon. But we will, by the way, let's get the other hard drive going. Yeah, I think there's something over at the copper factory that we thought if we could bring in more copper wire, we could do stuff faster. It may be those stators. I can't quite remember. All right, that hard drive's going. Let's work our way back. Again, I got to do hypertubes one of these days so we can move around a little bit faster. All right, let's get back to work. We decided to leave this first floor empty and maybe do a mall down here for all the products that this particular factory is producing. We could belt them down there and have storage, multiple storages for each one. Okay, what do we got here? This is our ingots, as usual. We don't have them belted up yet. And this factory is kind of meant to replace the one that... I don't think we can see it from here. It's way out there. Where is it? That might be the corner of it, right underneath the arch, where we're doing the smart plating and the rotors. This factory is kind of meant to take over for that job. So we need rotors and smart plating. Let's take a look. It's the codex now is the O key instead of what it used to be. It was, I think, the X key. Rotors. Refresh my memory here. I think it's screws and rods or something, right? Okay, screws and rods. So let's do rods. I have an alternate recipe for screws. Rods, we got to use ingots to get rods. And then for these guys, we can use ingots to get screws. So let's just do... Let's send ingots up here like we normally do and do rods on this floor. And I guess we'll split this production 50-50. So we'll take one line and use it for rods and one line of ingots and use it for the screws. So we need to... And then do we want a buffer of ingots? I don't think so. I think we can just send these up. Maybe we do one output belt. We don't join these output belts. Just wondering, should we balance these? Let's see what we're getting. We're getting 30 per minute. In each line, there's 10. So that's going to be more than a full belt. So we can't do too much to balance between these with the level of belt that we're at. I'm thinking we combine these two rows of 5 Run an output belt this way, and then just up the side somewhere. Let's get started on that. Maybe a little rusty. It's been several days, or it's been probably over a week since I've played. All right. Start with that. And this can be our output belt. We can always rework these belts later if we scale this line up. Do something just maybe... not like that. I don't know if this is perfectly symmetric with what I did above or in the other row, but close enough. Oh yeah, we don't have the smart mod. So that is making things quite a bit slower, I gotta say. I can't really hop up on these, can I? Can I do these this way, maybe? Bunch of mergers here. Hopefully I won't fall off the back here. I don't think I will. I'm on the belt. Hard to tell if they're perfectly lined up, but yeah, we got to connect all our belts now. The agony. So much work. Why do they do this? Are we seeing ingots? Yeah. I had some weird stuff now. Oops. Yeah, that's right. That's right. They're going the other direction. That's fine. I was going to say, I had some weird stuff with hooking up mergers and stuff. Because you might remember at the end of the last episode, we found that my reinforced plates, I had a whole line that didn't have the output belted. Well, when I did that between episodes, I ran into some kind of quirks trying to get things hooked up. So hopefully we won't run into problems here. We'll see. Just keep an eye out. Okay, all outputs here. I guess I'm getting a guide here, aren't I? What was that? Why did things change colors all of a sudden? Okay, overlapping another clearance. Clipping may occur. Let me take this guy out. How's that possible? Is this thing on an angle, this belt? No. Looks alright. I'm not sure why we got that. Yeah, it wasn't on the belt. Oh, it says it's overlapping. Did not see that before. And we won't know if it's working until I hook up the belts, unfortunately, because they don't auto-snap in. Okay, hopefully that warning's just a false alarm. I don't see any problems right now. Yeah, this side's a little closer, huh? What can you do? Maybe this is going to be a problem. Shoot, shoot, shoot. Yeah. Doesn't like it. Oh, man, that's unfortunate. Where is the smart mod when we need it? Yeah, I can't connect these. It's too close together. Shoot. I can't go over that much more. I guess I can. All right, we got to take this out. Not happy about it. Yeah, I don't need that. Okay, I knew that was going to happen. We swipe at it. That should solve the problem. All right, let's get this back. I come in here and grab a foundation. So I apparently got to come out a little bit further. And unfortunately. Let's grab one of these poles. Yeah, I'm kind of leaning in. Boy, all the way. I want room if I can get it. So let's try. I want room to be able to walk in between. We're going to have another output belt right parallel to this for the other line. Just try one. Okay, that looks right. I'm not getting the warning this time. And we got to hook this up. Oh, man. Extra steps. Look. Whoops. Why is that? Man, I wonder if it's the smart mod. The merger. I got to be extra careful here on the direction. Now that is what I want right there. In. Nope, that's not what I want. Hello? Hello? Scroll up, scroll down. It's not letting me. Not letting me rotate the merger. Why would that be? In 1, out 3. I see. Oh, I got the wrong thing selected. That's why. I had a splitter selected. My bad. My bad. My bad. As per usual. All right. And one more time. Sorry about that. Good, good, good. That's interesting. I'll take it. Okay, mergers this time. Mergers. Wish they auto-connected. So we'll see. I'm sure, I'm guessing. I won't say I'm sure. I'm guessing the smart mod will be updated to work. Update 5 does have a functionality, a zoop or something, where we can create platforms faster, at least in one row of them at a time. I don't know if you can do a whole two-dimensional placement of foundations, but you can do one dimension and place multiple foundations at once. It works pretty good, pretty intuitive. But I don't think we can do two dimensions. All right, there's our output line. Let's belt this up. We could go right next to the power here. Don't know if there's a reason not to. And we could try the we could try that thing we just bought. The vertical or the hole. Let's put a flashlight on. The little floor hole for the belt. I don't want to do it here. No, we can make this wider. Show you. Let's try it. We'll try and extend this platform. We get another hard drive probably to go get too. Yeah, build mode default. If I hit R, I think that gets us into Zoop. And if I shift, that rotates it. What was it? Oh, you click it once and then you point at the direction you want it to go in. So let's go this way. Oh, it looks like it's limited how far it'll actually take you. Click again, and it builds. So I'm not sure if we can do this in two dimensions, like two directions at once, or if we're limited to just one row. So click once, point where you want. I mean, I can try to shift. I think it's just a scroll, nothing. Alt, scroll, nothing. That's changing my hotbars. Shift, scroll, nothing. So I don't know. We might be limited to just that. I haven't watched any videos on this. So if you know of the tip, there's a way to get it to build, you know, kind of like the smart mod, let me know. I'd kind of like that functionality. It's a little bit, quite a lot of it faster, I should say. Can't afford. All right, I'm running low on concrete. We have some nearby since we're near the hub. I guess I was thinking of trying to come up this way, but instead of running a, one of those ports, one of those wall ports, thinking of just punching a hole through the bottom. Let's see if we can do that with the new thing we've got. This guy. And maybe there. Maybe right there. Let's see what this is all about. Let's see what it's all about. I grab a conveyor lift. I want in. I do this. This would be cool. What would be even cooler is if I went up a bit, right? So we could walk under this thing. Instead of having a belt on the ground, we could try it. Let's try it for the heck of it. May not turn out perfect the first time out, but we'll try it. All right, that's our output belt. Let's see what we can do with this guy. It's a little... I can do that, which is kind of ugly, but maybe I can wiggle this around with enough room. You, and then maybe we start on the way up. Can't do that, but I can do that. I don't know, something like that. Just kind of experimenting. I like that, actually. I think that looks good. Good enough. Cool. Let's head up. Yeah, this should all be probably raised, right? So we're not having to hop over it all the time. 4 design skills. There's a tree. I swear, I think I may have gotten rid of that last episode. We'll see if they respawn now. It might be one of my mods that was keeping these things from respawning is not working anymore. Let's saw this guy down because it just looks ridiculous. In fact, while we're down here, let's go run over and check out the hard drive. I'm gonna do my flashlight here. All right. Compacted coal, right? What is this? Charcoal. Oh man, I had my hopes up for a second. Right under the mouse too. Charcoal, we've seen that before. I don't like it, don't need it. That's kind of useless to me. This one is what? Adherent iron plates. This is taken, what is that, rubber? Yeah, rubber and steel. We've got so much iron. I can do iron plates, reinforced iron plates with just iron, and we have tons of it. So that's not so appealing. This one maybe, is this supposed to be faster? Let's see, this is reinforced iron plates and screws. Get us modular frames. Modular frames are pretty low. This one I know I don't want. That one I probably don't want. I guess I'm just going to pick this one. Bolted frame, reinforced iron plates, and screws. Get you modular frames. And man, it's slow. 5 per minute. Let's pick that one and move on. I'm not happy about that. I would like compacted coal. That's the last of the hard drives. I don't have any more on me. All right, back to it. Suppose we could take our little Explorer here. Not that long of a trip, but maybe it's faster. All right, good parking spot. Let's head up and get to the rods. There's our port. And what do we want to do here? We got power, I think, right next door here. Let's grab the walls. I think we can change the texture of these later. Where are my regular ones? Here? I'm just going to do these for the time being. Boom. Oh, we got to get concrete. We got to go get concrete. Shoot. You get a bunch of it. Not a big deal. That should do us for a while. Climb up these. This is a shortcut. Need to build up the next level. Do that too. Boom. I could probably turn off the zoop mode, right? They're gonna make me double click every time. No, I do need it. Okay. Oh. You two, I don't know, that far maybe? Then which way do our stairs circle back? They go this way. That'll do. Yeah, I think I have foundations going out this way. See how far. I'm okay with this. We'll extend the other floors or something. I'll take the space. Yeah, I think I gotta do it like this now, right? Quite a bit slower. But it is now in the base game. Not sure why they wouldn't have made it just like the smart mod, or just somehow incorporated that into the base game. But I could be missing something. Maybe there is a way. And maybe this is the slow way of doing it. But I just need this foundation here. And trim it later down to size. This is kind of a ginormous factory. Bigger than it probably needs to be. All right. Where are we at? We got a mess over here. All right, that's our ramps. Let's do... I just stick over in this direction for the production line. Belts there. We got plenty of room that way. Let's, we're doing ingots, or we're doing rods. Let's pop down machine. This is just what? I think it's just normal constructors, right? Let me just pop one of these guys down. I guess there's fine. See what we're doing with the ratios and stuff. Do I have an alternate recipe for rods? I don't think I do. Iron rod. Yeah, no, it's just 1-to-1 with ingots. So, yeah, 1-to-1. 15, 10. I need, what, 20 of these? 20 of these. So what about 4 rows of 5? 20 because our belts hold 270. So 20 times this is about 300. So we'll be a little bit over capacity. Just thinking how we're going to do it. We've got ingots that are going to travel. Where are they? Oh no, this is the freaking ceiling. Boom. Go down a level. That's just the ceiling. Over here, we were going to do the wall. Again, we may have an aesthetics episode soon because we've got new things to play with. And eventually, I got to get these factories looking a little better than they are. See if you can do that for me. Up to there. And eventually, we're going to go here. So we want 4 rows of 5 constructors each fed. So this guy's going to get split. Let's see how we connect a belt up to that thing. I have no idea. Does it have to be a lift? Let's see. A belt. Okay, the conveyor belt has an invalid shape. The conveyor belt is too steep. Okay, we can't do that. Guessing we need to do a lift. But it's my first time using these. So let's see. Could be as easy as that. Oh, that's not bad at all. If it works. If it works. I don't see anything coming out. Let's try it. Let's just plop something down real quick here for experimentation. Yeah, we're good. We want to split this and have half of it go to 2 rows of 5 and have another half come over here. So let's pop a splitter down, maybe right in the middle here. Kind of like this in the middle. Could elevate all this stuff if I got really creative, but I'll do it like this for now. Then where is our production going to be? We're going to have 5 constructors. And I got room for output. I don't know that I want to go that far. We may have to wiggle this belt over. I'll start down here. And maybe this will be where the constructors start. I'll show you what I mean. Right here is what I'm thinking. And I'll leave a little... I don't need to leave that much space anymore, do I? What about... I usually leave a ton. I'm starting to think about doing a little more compact. Okay. Let's try this for the heck of it. Something new. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Rotate this guy. I'm going to leave a full block this way, though. And that looks like that lines up. So, 1, 2. Okay, cool. Oh, how do we want to do it? This one's going to come straight out and go to another row of 10 over that way. So we need to snake a belt from out this side. Do that fairly easily, I think. I think I can come right down the middle here, right? This is our input belt. Feed all these constructors, these 10 constructors. Boom. And this is where things get slow because I don't have the smart mod. Can I do it from here? Yeah, they're not going to connect. Oh, man. All right, this is what? Splitters here. Again. Let's... Bear with me. Jumping with the hyper blades. Got a little bit too much. You are fine. Good. Good. Yeah. All right. These are all inputs. Bummer. Man, I wish we had the smart mod. It does really speed things up, but we'll do it. All right, let's make sure these guys all have the recipes. Iron rods, what we're doing down here. Okay. Everybody working? Doesn't look like it. They need power. Rods, iron rods. 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 Does it show? Is there anything new that shows us what they're doing? I guess not. Power. Let's do that. Turn on the flashlight for this. Power cable. How much cable do I have on me? Not storage containers. I'm good. And could go down the middle. I'm going to go on each side, I think. Now that we're spacing it a little bit different, we'll have to just, maybe place these on every foundation and then just see what makes sense. And these don't necessarily have to go in the middle of each foundation, but I kind of like that. Okay, you to there. You to there, fine. Skip one maybe. You to there. You there. There. Over one. Let me hop over where I can see. Mistake. Take that guy out. Again, right as I clicked, move the mouse. All right, those are all hooked up, hopefully producing the right thing. That's one big row of rods. Then we want to run another belt. Want to leave room for an output belt. Get lots of room, actually. And then we want another row of 10 of these guys. So, let's see. How do we want to do this where the outputs aren't going to be on top of each other? I'm going to skip 2 rows. We're close to 2 rows. And we're adding a lot of machines as we build out these factories. I'm a little nervous about the power supply. We do have some coal deposits we could go exploit. Now that we've got the Nobelisks, we've got two coal deposits over by our original coal power plant. So we could tap into those and basically double the size of that power plant, I think. And then we've also got, now that we've unlocked the oil, we've got stuff we could do there to research oil. But again, I want to get the motors fully automated. That's what we're doing now. Okay, I'll turn off the flashlight for the time being. Just wondering if I should go high then low. I guess I'm just gonna be lazy and leave this at the ground level. Our input belt. Now the always daytime mod, I'm not sure if that's working or not. Things look a little different to me. Like the visually things look different. It looks darker. I don't know if that's just me, but it just looks darker after the update. Even the machines look a little darker, less shiny. I think the textures may have changed. Yeah, it could just be my imagination. All right, these are all inputs. So up top here. Splitters. Belts and recipes, and we're done. Let's do, how about belts first? Cannot run going backwards. Kind of wish you could. Oops, that one didn't like it. Interesting. Lag. One more? Nope, that's it for that side. Escape out of that. Rods. And power. Lights. We may want to get lights. It's just another thing that's going to kind of slow down our development progress here, but would look cool. Would look a lot better with lights in here, I'm sure. Okay, this guy, how about somewhere to here? And what do? We do it. Alright, if that's hard to watch. Here's where we start, right? This guy. Trying to be somewhat symmetric with what we got going on over the next door. So let me know in the comments if you think like this particular segment, this kind of thing, you'd like to see this time lapsed, right? Because it's a little slower than it used to be without the smart mod. And you guys have seen me build these a million times, and probably other YouTubers as well. But yeah, let me know in the comments if you'd rather see this time lapsed, or if there's any footage in general that you'd rather see kind of cut out. Or if you just want to leave it, or if you think it's fine, just have it in here and skip past it if you want. Watch it if you like. We're just about done with the iron rods. I think we're going to be using all these up. All right, now we got to do output belts. Let's take a look at the codex here. We're working towards rotors. We're really working towards the yeah, rotors is really it for now. Okay, we need screws, and we're going to do the other recipe. And then we're going to combine the rods that we're producing here with screws on the next floor and make rotors, and then we're going to probably export those rotors. So next up is screws. I don't think we're going to buffer this floor of rods, right? We've got an iron factory right next door that's meant to be supplying rods. I don't know if we would do it or not, if it'd be worth buffering these here or not. Don't think so. Don't think there's a reason to. We'll just send rods up 2 floors. The next floor, we need to bring ingots up for the next floor. Let's go see about that. Guess we could do it over on this side. Got to create an output line, kind of like we did here for the other side. Let's do it. We're moving on, doing the screws here. What did I do? I had to do something different. I think I started with the merger, right? Like there? No, like here. That right? Doesn't look bad. Let's see. Am I guess that's right. Okay, it's our output belt. Got some kind of weird thing happened there. I have no idea. Must have hooked on the other side or something. Yeah. Okay, boom. Ooh, that's hard on the eyes. Sorry about this. Is the right thing? Yeah. Wow, that is a little challenging to look at. All right. We gotta hook them up. Everything's just a little bit slower. Okay. Doesn't want to do it. Come on, you can do it. Are you not lined up? That is misconfigured. What did I do? Did I put splitters here? Did. I think I put splitters down. Let's grab these out of here. Mergers. Man, sorry. Out of that. All right. And we're going to sneak around here. I think this will do it. And eventually we'll belt these up, and these are going to become screws. Mergers this time. Be from here. Belts. Okay, just verify they've all got ingots. They all do. Now we want to run this guy up. through a hole in the ground, kind of like we did over here. Look at that. Yeah, this should be out of the way here. This one can probably come straight, almost straight up. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, look at the floor. Yeah, we need to add more stuff. Up this guy here. Boom. Boom. I think we hit it near the wall. Or what we thought was the wall. That can be fine. Fine where it's at, I think. And that's going to go up 2 floors. We can actually kind of almost tell where the next one's going to be. As far as the port. I think it's right there, isn't it? The optical illusion. I can't tell. I can't tell. I think we want it right there. Boom. We'll do it. And then we talked about having this come down a little bit towards the end of the episode here. That's fine. And I don't know if I'm going to get the exact same height of the other one. Hard to tell where that's at. Exactly. I'm going to guess there. Snake this guy around. Boom. I don't know if you can go up a little. No, you can't go up at all yet. And you here, I think. Still can't go up. You connect into that. A little bit of a bummer if we can't make this work. Let me click once. May have to go with that on this side. Not horrible. That'll do. That will do. Let's see if we can get that up one more floor and maybe expand this platform out a little bit, or the foundations. Do that real fast if we can. One. Boom. Boom. And then, as far as I can see, just get a couple more on here. Conveyor lift, will you attach to this? Interesting. Will it work? I see. Let's see. Build mode reversed. Let's do our default. Sure, if that will be nice, if that just snapped in. I don't think, it doesn't feel like it's snapping in. Let me build it and just see what we get. Did not feel intuitive placing that, but maybe it works. Let's see if we've got a little nub sticking up here or not. Okay, that worked. Not bad. All right, yeah, this is going to be our line for screws. And then we'll combine those screws and ingots to create the rotors. Then we talked about using some rotors. Let's just see. Before we wrap up this episode, this plant, this factory, again, it's taken over for the one that is way underneath the arch there. You can't really see it from here much. There's our old smart plating factory out there, and it's got rotors too, and it's not well designed. It's one of the very first ones we built. But this factory needs to take the place of that and help us build the motors. So it doesn't have to do ingots, it doesn't have to do rods, it doesn't have to do plates or screws. We don't need to store that stuff. That's all being done next door, but we do need to do the rotors and the smart plating. So rotors we've been looking at already. Let's look at the smart plating real quick and see, because we may need more stuff than what we've got. Oh, we said we were going to send over the we said we were going to import reinforced iron plates from next door, combine them with some of the rotors, and then make the smart plating. And then the other rotors that we've got, or another part of the rotors, or some of that supply is going to be used to actually make the motor. Right? These guys need rotors too, and we're going to export those to somewhere else to make the motors. So screws, and then smart plating. Now let's see, screws, then rotors, then smart plating, and we'll be done with this factory. So we've got some more left to do. And once this factory is done, we'll find a new home, a new spot where we can make the motors. Probably a small factory, or we'll just add a floor somewhere and do it in another factory. I kind of think it should be its own thing somewhere. We'll see. And then obviously, look at that. We've got stuff we need to get up here on this little plateau and blow up those rocks. Anyway, let's wrap this one here. For now, this is Glidercat saying thanks so much for watching. Enjoy having you here with me on this journey of Satisfactory. Oh, special thanks to my patrons and channel members. Cool. We've got a few. I just opened that up. Really appreciate that. That's going to really help the channel survive as times get a little tougher here. But yeah, definitely appreciate that. I'll try and put some links in the descriptions if others want to contribute. Boy, that's super duper appreciated. Can't say it enough. For now, again, that's it for this episode. I will see you in the next one.